Hello traders, in this lecture we are going to look for the rules and conditions for Gann level plotting. Rules and conditions. First one, always follow the rules for entry, exit and target. It is very important to get the profit to follow these rules of Gann levels for entry, exit and target. What happens most of the time, the students are, or we can say the traders who are there in this course, after they are going into the live market, they are looking at the Gann level, and once the level is been crossed, or once the level is having the resistance or the support, and if they are having a thought that okay, from here the market can get reversed, from here the market can go upward, here from here the market can go downwards, immediately they place the trade before getting a proper bull fight or the bear fight, or without getting proper entry. That's why we have created this lecture, so that you will be bounded with some rules and conditions for placing your trade with the help of Gann levels. The second point tells us when to hold a trade for acquiring the huge points, as well as what should be your target will be also taught. Means what? In this lecture you are going to learn when actually you should hold your trade for acquiring the huge profits. What happens, some days the market is giving huge moves and we are hoping that once our target is going to hit, we are going to exit our trade. It's not a point. Here in this lecture we are going to show you that when you have to hold your trade and when you have to exit your trade at proper targets. Third point tells where to place your stop loss and mainly where to place the entry will also be taught in this lecture. Placing the entry and placing the stop loss is very important, because placing the entry and placing the stop loss means we are deciding that how much we should give to the market. Targets anyone can plot, anyone can keep like 100 points target, anyone can keep 200 points target, but placing stop loss and entry is very crucial. We should have the entry at right point, and at right point we should have our stop loss, so that our stop loss also don't get hit and entry is also at right position. So these 2 points are very important, placing stop loss and placing the entry at right position, because how much market is going to give us after our entry is placed, no one can analyze, but how much we should give to the market is in our hand. So what is there in our hand? Stop loss and entry. So we should have proper focus on it. In this lecture you are going to have first of all the analysis of entry, then stop loss and then the target. Why first entry? Because entry is very important, then later comes the stop loss and then the target. Now we are going to look for the entry using the Gann levels. Our first point tells us that the entry should be based on bull fight and bear fight concept. In the previous lecture only you have learned about the bull fight and bear fight. So this bull fight and bear fight should be happened, then only you are going to place your trade using the Gann levels. The next point tells us execute the trade on 3 candlestick patterns. This also you have learned, the 3 candlestick patterns you have learned before the bull fight and the bear fight. The next point tells us Gann levels also work as support and resistance zone. More frequently found pattern is double top and double bottom. So what this point means exactly is that Gann levels also work as the support or resistance zone. If you find it out that this was the demand zone, from here the buyers are entering, or from here the sellers are entering very strongly, that is from the Gann level, and if the market reverses back to the same level, then there you can place your entry without the bull fight or the bear fight. All these points I am going to show on the live market also, so don't worry about it. I am going to show properly on the live chart that how we are going to place our trade using the Gann levels. Fourth point tells us don't hurry for placing trade. Wait for proper formation. This is very important. What I told you at start. The beginners think that immediately when the Gann level is crossed by market, we have to place the trade. Immediately when Gann level is crossed by market, we just have to execute our trade and get relaxed. And our stop loss should be somewhere very close to the narrow points, means just 10 points, 20 points, and our target should be 100 points, 200 points. It's not going to happen. Your stop loss and your target should have the proper risk reward ratio. Then only you are going to achieve your reward. Or else what is going to happen? Each and every time your stop loss is going to get hit. So having the proper analysis of stop loss, we are going to go to the next slide. The next slide tells us about the stop loss. The stop loss is important always. This is very important point. I am repeating. Stop loss is important always. Make a habit of always placing stop loss. Remember, you are trading in the stock market and stock market is volatile. If you will take Bank Nifty, it's highly volatile. The market can give a move of 100 points within a minute. And if your stop loss is not placed, your account is going to have the huge loss. So that's why always place the stop loss. If the market is going to take your stop loss which you have placed, then it's good. And if you are not placing your stop loss and if market is falling, then your account is in very risk. So what is going to happen whenever you are going to get the maturity of having proper trades, that time you will have the regret that what trades you have taken in past. Means the loss you have done in the past, you will feel the regret in the future. And due to that regret, you are not going to hold your positions which are the very profitable positions. Means what? If the market is giving 600 points move and you are going to take only 100 points, you are going to only take 50 points, you are going to only take 80 points. Why? Because you are in the mindset that I had to cover the previous losses. That's why right now only focus on your track, go on the proper path, keep your losses less, keep your profits big. Then only in the future you are going to be a profitable trader. Don't do this mistake. Okay. So what is stop loss and where you are going to place your stop loss is very important. So your stop loss should be placed for short trade at R1 and for long trade at S1. So while plotting the Gann level on the live chart, we have turned off these target levels as R1, R2, R3, S1, S2, S3, which were from 1 to 5 supports and resistance. So where you are going to place your trade and where you are going to place your stop loss is very important. So for taking the long trade, you are going to place your trade only when the market is going to cross the buy above level. In that case, for long trade, your stop loss should be at S1. And when you are going to place your short trade, when the market is going to cross the sell below level, and in that case, when you are placing your short trade, your stop loss should be at R1. See here, there are two kinds of stop loss. One is the bad stop loss and other is the good stop loss. Means what I meant to say exactly is that new students, what they think, they are going to place 10-20 point stop loss and their reward should be at 100, 200, 600. It's not going to happen. You have to place your stop loss properly at previous 2 candlesticks low or at previous 2 candlestick high. This should be your stop loss, or it should have some little room space. If you are going to place your stop loss at very narrow points, what is going to happen? The market is always going to take your stop loss and then it is going to give a big move and you will again feel the regret that why I have placed my stop loss at narrow point. So that's why have a proper logical stop loss. If your stop loss is going to get hit, if you are going to place your stop loss 50 points below or previous 2 candlestick low, then it is a good stop loss. Means it is a good loss. But if you are going to just place at 10 points, 5 points, 20 points, which is at very narrow and it is not having any room space, market is having the volatility and it is going to get hit, then it is a bad loss. You are making this loss by yourself only. Market is not responsible for this loss. You are responsible for making this loss. But if you are going to place the proper stop loss, then you should have the mindset that it's not your mistake. Market has taken the stop loss. I have placed my stop loss at right position. So it was not my mistake. So that was a good loss. So that's why place your stop loss at proper position. According to the Gann levels, it's very simple and very clear I have made. For long trades, you have to place your stop loss at S1. For short trade, you have to place your stop loss at R1. All these points we are going to do on the live chart also. So don't worry about this, that we are just doing the theory part. Each and every topic we are going to do on the live chart as well. Now the important, we are going to look for the targets. For the long trades, our first target is R3, our second target is R5. And for the short trades, our first target is S3 and our second target is S5. Now what you are going to do here is that you are going to distribute your quantity. Means what? You are going to keep your quantity in 1/3 portion for R5. Means what? If you are taking 10 lots, okay, if you are taking 10 lots in Bank Nifty, so whenever your first target, that is R3, is going to get achieved, you are going to remove 6 lots, or else you are going to remove 7 lots and you are going to hold your position with 3 lots. So what is going to happen and how this is going to help you to make profits is that if market is going to reverse from R3, then also you are going to be in profits and you are not going to make huge losses. So if you are placing your trade at the Gann levels, your first target should be R3, your second target should be R5. Same for the short trades, your first target should be at S3 and your second target should be S5. And here you have to lower your quantity when you have achieved the target of S3 and R3. Here you have to keep 1:3 lot size. Means what? Whenever the market is going to reach R3 or S3, you have to divide your lot size by 3. Means what? If you have taken the 9 lots, then you are going to divide it by 3. Means how much it is? 9 divided by 3, it's 3. So you are going to keep 3 lots and you are going to remove 6 lots. So that is how you are going to remove your losses and you are going to be in profits. Okay. So what is going to happen if you are going to remove the 6 lots and if you are going to just hold the 3 lots by the end of the day and it is going to go in your favor by the end of the day, then you are going to make huge profits. In that time, don't feel a regret that I wish that I would have hold 6 lots also. Means what? Don't feel regret that it was good that if I would have holded all the 9 lots. And if you are going to make like this mindset, next time you are going to hold all the 9 lots and on that day the market is going to get reversed very drastically and you are going to make loss. So always follow your rules. Don't break your rules. These rules I have created for you, very simple. So that's why follow these rules. Hold your whole quantity till R3, then divided by 3 and hold other quantity by R5 or then later on above R5 also. Hold your profits. So here we have completed with entry, stop loss and target. If you are having any doubts regarding this, you can message us on Udemy as well as on merchanttradings.com.